All right, guys. So guess what? Yes, my name is Cindy Pressgrace, and I'm with Caldwell Banker, and I'm with Cindy's Realty Group. But guess what? I want to talk to you guys about the number one thing before buying a house. What are you supposed to do? The number one step before even start searching for a home. And what is that? A pre-approval. So why and how is it important to actually get a pre-approved? I've heard a lot of people lately saying, no, I want to get pre-approved when I find the house. People in Atlanta is getting really, really hot right now. And I'm telling you, it is getting crazy. So when you're looking at a house and you don't have that pre-approval, your chances of losing the house are humongous, especially if there's multiple offers on the market or on that property, especially like it's happening lately. It's picking up, people, and it's getting crazy. So if you're buying in today's market, I mean, yes, it can feel like a challenge and all that, but guess what? When you have pre-approval, you're prepared. You know what you're working with. You know what you can count with. You know if you need to ask for closing costs or not, versus being like, oh no, I don't have a pre-approval. What do I do now? And then you have all this anxiety, all this panic, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose this house. What should I do? Okay. So with so few homes on the market right now, plus higher mortgage rates, it's essential to have a firm grasp on your home buying budget. And that is so important. You'll also need a sense of determination to find the right house and act quickly. Because if you don't act quickly, it's going to fly off the market. When you put in an offer, believe me, people, I know what I'm talking about. Just comment below if you have any questions on that. So one thing you can do to help prepare is to get pre-approved. And how do you get that? Don't worry. It's talk to your real estate agency. What lender do they work with? Because once you work with that lender, that agent that has a few lenders that they've worked with, it goes hand in hand, and it will smooth the process out. Believe me, it does. It makes a whole lot of difference. So to understand why this is such an important step, you need to know what pre-approval is. So what is a pre-approval? As part of the process, a lender looks into your finances to determine what they're willing to loan you. Yes. From there, your lender will give you a pre-approval letter to help you understand how much money you can borrow. And that's really important because you need to know what your budget is, right? So a pre-approval is an indication from your lender that they are willing to lend you a certain amount of money to buy your future home. Keep in mind that that loan amount in the pre-approval letter is the lender maximum offer. Sometimes we say, no, you know what, just lend them to this amount, but he's approved for such amount. Because when we present that pre-approval, we don't want to show all our cookies, right? But sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It depends on what we have. It depends on case by case. So keep in mind that the loan amount in the pre-approval letter is the lender's maximum offer. Ultimately, you should know what amount you're going to be able to borrow and are comfortable with. And not only that, you're going to be actually talking to the lender and say, this is the amount of payments I feel comfortable with. So basically, a pre-approval gives you a critical information about the home buying process that will help you understand how much you may be able to borrow. So you have a stronger grasp of your options. Yes. And with higher mortgage rates impacting affordability may tell you like, okay, you know what, this is like, okay, this is what can I afford. And that's really, really important, especially for many buyers today. So it's all an understanding of the numbers that is like on your finances. It's just like, okay, for instance, their payment is $2,500 a month. Are you comfortable with that? Yes or no? That's really, really important. So numbers, the understanding of numbers is really, really important. So pre-approval helps you show you are a serious buyer, because if you don't have that pre-approval, how do I know that you are serious about that? Anybody can say, I want to see this house, but do you have the money on hand? Are you qualified? Are you pre-approved? Because there's a difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification. So that's not the only thing a pre-approval can do, but it also adds another benefit. It can help the seller feel more confident in your offer because it shows you're serious about buying the house. It's not like submitting an offer and saying, oh, you know what? I might qualify, but I might not. And then it falls through because you're not qualified. That is wasting everybody's time. Yes, off the bat. And with sellers seeing that, a slight increase in the numbers of offers again in the spring is making a strong offer will find you the perfect house. And that is key, finding the perfect house. So there was an article on Wall Street Journal that says if you plan to use a mortgage for your home purchase, pre-approval should be among the first steps in your search process. Yes, people, that's what I'm saying. Buying a house, step one. Yes,